How do we find hope when things seem pretty hopeless? There's a lot going on in the world today, and I've been doing this exercise with some of my clients in my private practice to help them sort of activate hope, which is in there, but sometimes it gets blocked by parts of us that are feeling overwhelmed or maybe despair. So my name is Amy Rose, and I have a holistic healing practice, and I use IFS and A Course in Miracles to help clients really connect with that presence within, that inner light that can fuel us and sustain us in dark days like this. And this is an exercise that you can try to activate hope. And it starts with just imagining the kind of world that you want to live in. And automatically, you might have a part of you that says, ugh, that's never going to work, or that's a stupid exercise, or what difference will it make? Well, first you have to examine the parts of you that respond that way, because maybe they have a good reason. Sometimes it's dangerous to hope if you've been hurt or disappointed, and all of us have gone through a lot in the last couple of years. So you may need to work with the parts of you that say, why bother? They're trying to protect you from more hurt, right? And when, in my experience, when we're really struggling with hopelessness, a lot of times it's because we need to grieve. We have parts of us that are holding on to a lot of sadness that we're overwhelmed by and don't know how to process. So maybe you start with writing down why you're hopeless. Maybe light a candle and just give yourself time to grieve. Maybe you need to cry. Maybe you can just sort of put your hand on your heart and listen to all the things that you're sad about, and invite that presence of light that is in all of us to help you. And then if you're open, try this exercise. Write down the kind of world you want to live in, because you don't need to believe it exists. You just have to be willing to imagine it. That's how hope starts. And so I wrote down everything I wanted about the type of government, society, culture, the way we treat one another, the way we treat the nature and the environment, what I want for future generations. And then here's the next step, okay? There's a line from the Course in Miracles that said, it's the nature of love to meet all needs. So love cannot ignore a cry for help. So start asking the divine, the energy of love, your inner presence for help. Inspire me. Try this. Open me. Help me to be more willing to be a channel for hope. Maybe there's one thing you wrote down that you can start doing every day. Sometimes taking action when we feel overwhelmed can be very helpful. And if you need any help or mentoring in this, feel free to reach out to me at my website. I just started writing on Substack if you're like me and still like to read things. And hope is an active inner resource that you can cultivate even on your darkest days. And I'd love to help you with that. Feel free to reach out at Delight the World. And remember, some days you can radiate light, some days you just need to receive light. And no matter where you are in your journey of being the light, you're always welcome here at Delight the World for hope, healing, and illumination. And thanks for watching.